You just saw someone post a photo from a beach in the Maldives. You felt something, a small tightening in your chest. A quiet voice that said they have it figured out. But the real answer is far stranger than jealousy. Your brain is not comparing your life to theirs. It is running a calculation your ancestors used to survive, and it is about to trick you again. Here is the belief almost everyone carries without questioning it. More money equals more happiness. It feels obvious. It feels like math. Earn more, worry less, smile more. Simple, right? Except when scientists actually tested it, the story fell apart. In 2010, economist Angus Deaton and psychologist Daniel Kahneman studied hundreds of thousands of Americans. They wanted a number, the exact income where happiness stops climbing. They found it, $75,000 a year. Below that line, more money did ease daily stress. Above it, something strange happened. The line went flat. People earning $200,000 a year reported almost the same day-to-day mood as people earning $80,000. The extra money kept arriving. The joy did not. Why would money stop working? Your brain has an answer, and it is older than currency itself. For most of human history, resources were survival. A full store of food meant your children lived through winter. Status in the group meant protection, mates, safety. Your brain evolved a simple rule. More is safer. Never stop wanting more. This rule kept your ancestors alive on the savannah. It was never designed to make you feel content in a world with grocery stores and bank accounts. It was designed to keep you striving permanently because a satisfied ancestor was a dead one. That striving machine is still running inside your skull right now. Psychologists call it hedonic adaptation. You get the raise. You feel amazing for exactly 1, maybe 2 weeks. Then your brain quietly resets its baseline. The new salary becomes the new normal. The excitement fades. You start eyeing the next raise. Sound familiar? Researcher Sonja Lubomirsky spent years studying this reset button. Her data showed something uncomfortable. Lottery winners, on average, return to their pre-win happiness levels within about a year. All that money, and the emotional needle barely moved once the newness wore off. Meanwhile, people who suffered devastating losses, like spinal cord injuries, often climbed back toward their original happiness baseline too. Up or down, your brain pulls you back to center. It is not being cruel. It is doing its job. Keep you motivated. Keep you moving. Never let you rest for too long on any single outcome, good or bad. So if money does not create lasting happiness, what does the $200,000 earner actually feel that the $80,000 earner does not? Here is where the story gets its twist. In 2021, psychologist Matthew Killingsworth revisited the entire question with a much larger, more precise dataset. He tracked real emotions in real time using a phone app that pinged people randomly throughout their day and asked, "How do you feel right now?" His finding overturned a decade of assumptions. Happiness did not actually flatten at 75,000. For most people, it kept rising slowly all the way up the income scale. But here is the catch, and it is the whole point. The rise was small. Tiny, even. Doubling your income did not double your joy. It barely nudged it. You could work twice as hard, sacrifice twice the time with your family, and buy yourself a sliver more contentment. A sliver. Then why does it feel so much bigger than that from the outside? Because you are not comparing your inner life to theirs. You are comparing your inner life to their highlight reel. The beach photo, the new car, the promotion announcement. Ed Diener, one of the founding researchers of modern happiness science, spent decades proving that subjective well-being depends far less on circumstances and far more on relationships, autonomy, and a sense of purpose. His research found that people with strong social connections were consistently happier than wealthier people with weak ones, regardless of income bracket. Your brain does not see any of that when it scrolls past a stranger's vacation post. It only sees the resource, and the ancient part of your mind still reads resources as survival. It still whispers they have more, you have less, you are behind. You are not behind. You are being lied to by a part of your own brain that has not updated its software in 200,000 years. Think about what this means for the choices you make every single day. The extra hours at work you take instead of dinner with people you love. The purchase you make to feel, just for a moment, like you have caught up. The comparison you run in your head every time you check your phone. All of it driven by a survival instinct built for scarcity. Operating in a world of abundance it was never designed to understand. Does this mean money is meaningless? No. It genuinely helps, especially when you do not have enough of it. Financial stress is real. Security matters. But once your basic needs are covered, the returns shrink fast, and your brain keeps insisting otherwise. That gap between what your brain tells you will make you happy and what actually does is where an enormous amount of modern dissatisfaction quietly lives. So what actually moves the needle, if not the number in your bank account? The research points somewhere almost embarrassingly simple. Time with people you trust. Work that feels meaningful, not just profitable. A sense of progress, however small. These are the things your ancestors actually had in abundance, long before money existed at all. Tight social bonds, a clear role in the group, a daily rhythm with purpose attached to it. They were not wealthy by any modern definition. In many ways, by the data we now have, they may have been emotionally richer than most of us. Here is the twist your brain does not want you to sit with. The chase itself, the constant reaching for more, may be the very thing keeping you from the contentment you are chasing it for. Every time you hit a new income milestone and feel the thrill fade within weeks, that is not a personal failure. That is the oldest survival mechanism in your body, doing exactly what it evolved to do. It is not trying to make you happy, it is trying to make you keep going. So the next time you see that beach photo, that new car, that promotion announcement, pause for 1 second before the tightening in your chest turns into a decision. Ask yourself what your ancestors would have actually wanted in that moment. Not more. Just enough shared with people who mattered. Tonight, you might see another photo from another beach. You might feel that same tightening again. But now you know what is actually happening. It is not truth. It is an alarm built for a world that no longer exists, going off inside a brain that has not yet caught up.